Hello friends, we're going to go back in and look at this AEIS system and these extractions that we've done, and we're going to examine how they may be welded together into one large spreadsheet upon which we can later do some research when we move it into SPSS. So bear with me on this. Let's swing in and look at this data set. Do you remember this one? This was our first one. And it came out very nicely. We simply extracted the districts and the ratings, and we had also the district number in that. Now, do you recall that I took the district number and sorted these data by the district number so they would not be alphabetical by district name, but that they would be sorted by numerically in the district number. The reason for that is because this is how the other extractions are going to come out. They will not have the district name in alphabetical order, but they will be sorted by district number. So this was really done to help you learn how or get prepared to weld a couple of databases, a couple of spreadsheets together. Well, I don't know if any of you remember this awesome thing. This is what we just pulled up a minute ago, in which we have the districts and we have some sort of completion rates here on a 5-year plan. Now, I want you to look across the top. You see all these codes? I mean, they really are hard to unravel. And you have all these numbers. You only asked for some completion rates, and now you got all sorts of problems. Now, I've gone in and done a little ahead of work to make this more obvious for you. Rather than having to do every last one of these variables, I have a few of them highlighted so that we can show where they actually, what they actually are, and then I can work with you to build the database. Now, across the top, what I'm going to be interested in are 3 things in this fictional article that I'm writing. I want the district graduation rate in 5 years. I want the graduation rate for females and the graduation rates for males. Those are the 3 things that I'm going to examine against a district's status rating. Now, in order to do that, one of the things that I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to pull up the Academic Excellence Indicator System Data Dictionary. Now, you recall that I had saved that in a PDF file, and it is available in your course outline. You can also go into the AEIS system and find this. In order to find it, you're going to have to actually go to the data extract section, and it will be there. Now, look at all of the headings that run through this thing. You would never be able to go through all of these to find one of these. But what you need to do is go right here and this one looks real interesting. Let's take it and let's copy it. And then let's go over to the data dictionary and let's go up and let's edit. Let's go to find and see what we can find here. Let's go to find and see what it brings. There it is. And let's paste that in there, and then let's tell it to find it so we know what that is. That takes us down to this page, and it is the district number of the class of 2008 5-year extended completion rate. Okay, so we're just going to write here district, now that we know what that is. We got that one. Good deal. Now we look across here. Let's try this one. This one looks very profound. Let's see what it is. We go back out there to the find box, and let's check it out. Turns out that it is the female rate for the 5-year completion. So we found 2 of the things that we're looking for. We have the district, we have the female rate, and let's check this one out here, which also looked interesting. We plug it in, and we find it, and lo and behold, it is the male rate. Now, I want you to remember how I did that. I used the find function, loaded up the AEIS dictionary. I went up to the top, went to edit, and used the find function, which brought me this box that I could put that variable in, and lo and behold, it would find it in here, and then I could read the code to discover what that variable really was. Well, now all we're going to have to do is go in here on this little website, this little spreadsheet rather, and we're going to go through and we're going to get rid of the file, the columns that we no longer need. Now, some of those columns might have been of interest to us had we investigated what they were, but right now all we're doing is just doing the males and the females completion rates with this. So let me just take all of those out, and then I'll show you how to cut and paste. We're just going to delete those columns, and that's no big deal. We got those columns deleted. Now, I have not done anything else to this. All I've done is taken these columns and deleted the columns we didn't need. I've left all this incomplete data in there. Now I'm going to copy that. And watch what happens. I'm going to pull up the master file. I'm going to have to do a little bit of shifting to it to make it fit in the screen. And there we are. We have the district name. Let's put those things in there. Let's copy them. And lo and behold, now notice I kept the district numbers. There's a reason. If you'll go through there and you'll check these, you'll see that the district numbers stay the same. Let me run down to the bottom here and let you see that. The district numbers are the same. So they're sorted by district number. And it's very important that you line up the right district over here with the right values over here. Otherwise, your study is substantially flawed. We're going to take that column out. I'm going to work these over right here. I'm going to format them, and I'm going to line them and make them center. And I'm going to clean this database up. Now, what I need to do is get rid of some things. First of all, in the ratings, and I'm going to sort it by the district rating. And let's go to the rating. And if you notice I do that, I get all these numbers first. Remember that these numbers are not valid. They're districts that did not have a rating to do. Next thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to sort and get rid of all of my non-existent values in my district completion rates, those that didn't have values. So let's do district completion rate. We're going to sort that. There's all these with these negative ones. They got to go. Okay, those have got to go. And don't forget, down here at the bottom, there was a bunch that had just those little buttons in them. We got to get rid of all of that too. We want a real nice clean file when we get through. We need districts that have every one of those. Let's delete that. So we're good in that variable. Let's run it back up. We'll sort by the female completion rate. I'm cleaning up a nice file. And we're going to get rid of all the ones there that didn't report. Edit, delete. And we got to go down to the bottom here and get rid of all that little bump in there. There's one. Edit, delete. Okay, and we'll go back up. The last thing we got to do is hit this and go by the male completion rate. And we'll sort, wait a minute, what I do? Missed one. Get him. I'm not the sharpest stick in the pile when it comes to running through Excel. And the last one we want to do is the male completion rate. We want to get rid of the districts that don't have valid data. And I'm down here almost at the end now. And I'll get the last one down here. And we're in business. All right, we got this thing worked out now, and we have a good clean data file. Wanted to share one brief little point before I let you go. Notice that we have our district's ratings. We have our district completion rate. We have the completion rate of females and the completion rate of males. Some districts have a 0. We may want to eliminate those. Whatever we do, we want to declare in the study that we've done that, And then we want to explain that these district completion rates in female and male are completion rates for the 2008 year over a 5-year span. Should be really cool. Now, when you get into this, you're almost ready to identify your variables and get reading some literature.